Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 69 of my Gateway Experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. The purpose of these videos is to document my journey through the Monroe Institute's Gateway Experience. The Gateway Experience is a scientific, repeatable process of self-mastery. At first, self-exploration, then self-mastery. That's what I call it anyway. And right now we are on, well, it consists of 6 waves with 6 tapes in each wave, and we are currently on the second wave and the third tape of that second wave, called 1 month patterning. Today is the 6th time doing this tape, and if you haven't seen any of my other videos, go ahead and check those out. That way you can see where we started and where we are now. So let's get right into it. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2022. It is 10:56 a.m. Woke up this morning at like 8:20, close to 8:30, and boy has it been a slow morning. Mainly because my son doesn't want to leave, doesn't want to brush his teeth, and I understand that completely. He is going to be upset. He's going to miss his family. Obviously here I'm at my parents' house, and we don't see them very often because we do live 3.5 hours away. So he has been upset, and I have been doing my best, and my wife and I have been doing our best to make him feel comfortable and understanding that we're going to come back here in time, and we're going to be back here before he knows it. And same thing with my daughter. So I got a chance to do all that, but before that, I went ahead and did my my tape for the 6th time, and I did take a cold shower afterwards and everything. I'm just kind of going backwards now to that point so I can bring to you guys the freshest experience possible, because it has been quite a bit of energy thrown around and everything since then, to the point where I was just thinking, did I actually do it? Did I not do it? I did do it. It just feels a little far away now. But the things that I want to talk to you guys about is similar to that. It's similar to it feeling far away, because that's really the main thing that I want to talk about today, is how in the tape, while we're practicing this patterning, the 7 aspects of it, as we've shared before, and today is that 6th time doing it, those 7 aspects, when we focus on one of them, what we do is we really focus on the pattern that we want to, and we feel it as if it's already completed, and then we let it go. We allow it to flow. And I think that is what has allowed me to be present in the moment the most. In this present moment, 10:59 a.m., is understanding that it's not something that you think about, you pattern yourself, and then all throughout your day you just go about patterning yourself. No, you just do it once a day. It's a little bit like a course correction, a little bit like brushing your teeth. You just focus on it intently. You visualize exactly where it is that you want to be. You feel it and everything. And not just be, but also who you want to be, how you want to be, how your physical body looks like, how your mental, and all the other aspects that we've talked about. We do it individually, specifically, and then we allow it to just go. We allow it to just flow. And that way we can be present with our loved ones and actually be that which we desire to be. And I hope that makes sense for you guys. So that is one of the main things that I want to share today, is that allowing it to let go, just allowing it to flow. And I love the way he puts it. He puts it in a way that is, you say it, he says it, and you do it in all ways. Basically, it flows from that center point to all of your awareness in all ways, right? So your entirety of the total self of awareness, which you can only achieve through achieving the Focus 12 tape. And I was distracted, if you couldn't tell already. I was distracted even during the tape, and I think part of that is because we're leaving. I think part of that is because of just being in a different place, but I'm looking forward to going back to our place and being in that place where we're so comfortable, and where we've got plenty of memories and feelings and all that. So that way, those grooves, a lot like yoga, those grooves are they're fatter, they are more solid, and I hope you can relate with this. I used to move from place to place. I would go from, and that's just because I was in a survival state, and I can understand that. I can understand certain people, and I think there's like an adventurous part of it, which is fun, of going out and exploring different places. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this tape as well, is because I don't necessarily want to, or not this tape, but this process of the Monroe Institute's Gateway Experience, is because I don't necessarily want to go out and explore the world just yet. I think I'm going to get there, but I've explored and lived in different places, and I think there's just a time, it's like a season for everything. Right now, we're in this season, it's fall, you know, it's winter, coming up soon, and, you know, it's November 1st today, and, did I say that? I hope I said November 1st properly. I'm going to have to go back and watch this tape, or this video here that I've got. And, yeah, so there's a season for everything. I think we're going into this season, and I'm looking forward to being in my own little space for that season. And then as that spring comes around, and summer hits us next year, I will likely be exploring in my own backyard, not so much going out to different states as I used to, because then that makes it to where, you know, it's like uprooting a tree and then trying to replant it. It's going to take a little bit for it to get used to the soil, get used to the environment there, the other trees around and everything, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. That's what I've got, I think, for today. I hope that helps people to relate to maybe a higher perspective if you're not there right now. And if you want to get there, if you want to be there, it's very simple. You just have to pay attention to yourself at first and to understand the different dynamics of your emotions. First, maybe your thoughts or your emotions, whichever one, and then bring those together. Bring your emotions and your thoughts together to a place of balance so that you can be aware of yourself and what you're thinking and how you're feeling throughout the day. And then you can start to expand outward to greater awarenesses like the one that we're at now, which is the patterning awareness. And that way you can really understand that really all your thoughts create a ripple effect within your own self. And so the thoughts that you choose can empower you based on the choice that you make. And that choice is the choice between right and wrong. Whether you want to choose the right path, which harmonizes with your environment, or the wrong path, which creates friction and disharmony with your environment. And I've talked about those both in these videos, and I've been kind of alluding to how I walked the wrong path, the wrong patterns at one point, and now making the conscious choice and effort to walk in the right path, in the correct harmony and pattern. So yeah, if you guys have questions, let me know down below. Another thing that comes up on closing here is like Star Wars. Obviously, you got Star Wars, you got Lord of the Rings, you got all these different allegorical movies and stories, and they're very powerful. And you know, people idolize the movies and the characters, and they never go ahead and do the work within themselves to act it out. And I'll be driving my car, and I'll see someone with a white truck with fully tinted windows, and on the back of their windshield it says the Imperial Empire, or whatever, Imperial State, or whatever it is that is said in there. And they're basically calling themselves a clone. They're like, hey, look, I'm so self-aware, maybe I'm not even aware, I'm just creating from my subconscious mind and letting the world know who I really am, and I'm actually not even aware of who I am. I'm just really into Star Wars. It's like, no, dude, that's actually a reflection of yourself. You know, you're a stormtrooper, and I can relate, but I would much rather be a Jedi, or one of the pilots from the Starfighters, I think that they're called. Please don't quote me on that. I need to brush up on my Star Wars lore. I gotta watch them. It's been a long time since I watched any movie. I've just been doing a lot of this work internally and creating my own movie, my own story. But yeah, so I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace.